You got it. We're already. Right.
Off at turn 4, they'll get the green flag. You go 8 laps. Qualifying heat number 1 for the Strictly stop. And they're on the gas off at turn 4. Rob McRae out to the lead at the start. Down into turns 1 and 2. It's McRae and Tony Carroll and Rick Woodside battle it out for second. Watch out, Woodside gets out of the groove, gets kicked back all the way to the back of the field, off the track. Tony Carroll now up to second. Randy Tatro third. Paul Ramberg and Corey Mason battling it out side by side down the backstretch. Ramberg on the high side, Mason down low. Looks like Ramberg is going to motor on by into turns 3 and 4. Strictly Stocks will run single file now down into turns 1 and 2. Rob McRae pulling away Tony Carroll now. He's got about 3 car lengths lead over him. Carroll with a little bit of a cushion between him and Tatro. Paul Ramberg right up on the back bumper. Randy Tatro down the backstretch. Halfway this time by. 4 down, 4 to go for your leader, Rob McRae. McRae with a good lead over Tony Carroll. Now Paul Ramberg's going to look to the low side of Randy Tatro. In turns 3 and 4, they go wheel to wheel. Off the 4th turn, it looks like Ramberg's got the spot. He's up to 3rd now. Now Corey Mason's going to follow. Well, look out, a bump from Tatro. Tatro gets into the back of Ramberg. 2 to go this time by. 2 laps left for Rob McRae. Now Corey Mason looking to the low side of Paul Ramberg down the backstretch. He's going to have to make a move quick because the white flag is out one more time around. Final lap down the backstretch. Rob McRae with a big lead as the checkers wave. McRae has the win. Second will be Carroll. At the line, it looks like Paul Ramberg's going to pick up 3rd. Corey Mason 4th, and Randy Tatro rounds out the top 5. Field is set through turns 3 and 4. They were on the gas. Green is out. We're racing. Down the front stretch, Oscar Leclerc motors by Steve Johnson to take the lead. Leclerc with the lead, Johnson second. Ronnie Robinson now working the high side of Johnson in turns 3 and 4. Johnson with a big push on the turn 4. Robinson now looking low into turns 1 and 2. It'll be Leclerc with the lead. Johnson second. Robinson now looking under Johnson into turns 3 and 4. He's going to pick that spot up as they make their way off the 4th turn. Mike Murphy now going to follow. Murphy puts his Bradford towing number 2 up into the 3rd spot. Murphy now looking under Robinson down the backstretch. Robinson trying to shut the door into turns 3 and 4. Billy Barnett now going under Johnson to pick up 4th. Down the backstretch, Oscar Leclerc with a big lead over Ronnie Robinson. Look at the halfway sign this time. 4 laps left for Oscar Leclerc. Leclerc starting to run away with this one. Laps running down. Ronnie Robinson and Mike Murphy run 2 and 3. We've got a little bit of a lead over the 07 of Billy Barnett now. 2 2 to go this time by for Leclerc, 2 laps left. Now Mike Murphy's going to look to the top side of Ronnie Robinson off the turn 2 and down the backstretch. Into turns 3 and 4 now. Murphy's going to pull alongside Robinson. White flag is out. One more time around. One last chance for Murphy. Checkers wave. Leclerc's going to take the win. Battle for second. At the line, though, it'll be Ronnie Robinson. Mike Murphy third. Billy Barnett fourth. And Steve Johnson rounding out the top 5. Alright, the Roadrunners are set through turns 3 and 4. Green is out. We're racing. Dana Sullivan jumps out to the lead, and he's followed by Chris Wakes into turns 1 and 2. They motor on by Ashley Russo. Here comes Corey Sullivan now. Corey makes his way under Ashley up into third. We got a battle for the lead now between Chris Wakes and Dana Sullivan. They're door to door. At the line, it's even. Wakes on the low side, Sullivan on the high side. Still running side by side down the backstretch. Wakes is going to pull ahead now and take the lead. Dana Sullivan back to second. He'll get a bump from his nephew Corey. He's in third. And here comes Chad Sullivan now up into fourth. 3-car battle for the lead. And now Dana's going to work his way under Chris Wakes down the backstretch. Into turns 3 and 4. Wakes with the lead. Sullivan with the fast line on the low side of the Speedway. At the line this time, it looks like it's going to be Wakes, the leader. Here comes Corey Sullivan now in the double O. He's going to pick a line. Will he go high or will he go low? Wakes now going to extend the lead. Look out, a spin for Corey Sullivan. Halfway this time by. 4 laps down and 4 to go. Corey Sullivan makes his way through the grass. Something must be amiss on that double O. So at the line leader is Chris Wakes, followed by Dana Sullivan. Notice a little bit of smoke emitting from the back of the O&O car as he makes his way through the turns. To go this time by. Just 2 laps left for your leader, Chris Wakes. Look out, Dana Sullivan sideways through turns 1 and 2 in that O&O machine. White flag is out. One more time for your leader, Chris Wakes. Now Chad Sullivan looks under his Uncle Dana into turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they race into turns 3 and 4. Dana on the high side, Chad on the low side. Checkers wave. Chris Wakes will take the win. At the line, second's going to go to Dana Sullivan. Chad Sullivan third. Dave Fromm fourth. And it looks like the 95 of John Hodgkin will round out the top 5. Well, the green is out, we're racing. Roadrunner heat number 2 underway, and Doug Dawkins jumps out into the lead in turns 1 and 2. Dawkins motors on by Sean Wakes, 22. Into turns 3 and 4 now, Mike Herman is going to try to work his way under the 38 of Bill Ayo. Down into turns 1 and 2 now, Albie Ovid and Bill Ayotte battle it out for third. Ayotte's got the power up the second turn, but now Albie Ovid finds the room underneath them to move up into third as they work their way through turns 3 and 4. Now Ovid's going to challenge for second. He'll try to get under Sean Wakes, and he'll do so down into turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, the leader is Doug Dawkins with a big lead over Albie Ovid. Doug Dawkins extending his lead now over Albie Ovid. We've got a battle for the third position. Sean Wakes currently holds the spot. And on his bumper is the 17 of Mike Burrow and the 38 of Bill Ayos. Halfway this time by, 4 down, 4 to go. Now Mike Burrow is going to move up into third. He goes under Sean Wade. Bill Ayos is going to join him. Here comes Ken McElvain now. Ayo and Wade side by side off the fourth turn. Ayo's got the spot. And Ken McElvain will try to follow. Two to go this time for your leader, Doug Dawkins. He's got 2 laps left. Albiovic trying to close the gap. The 2 of them hooked up and run away from the rest of the field. White flag flies one more time around. Now we've got a battle for third. Mike Perham and Bill Ayotte. They're running door to door into turns 1 and 2. Ayotte with the advantage. He gets a little bit of a tag there from Perham. Look out. They're both out of shape. Checkers wave. The win's going to go to Doug Dawkins. Albiovic second. Bill Ayotte holds on for third. Mike Perham and Sean Waits rounding out the top 5. All right, street stock set to go. 10 laps in qualifying heat number 1. It's John Bordelais and Nancy Carver, your front row. They'll start to pick up some speed now through turns 3 and 4, waiting the green. Green flag is out, we're racing. And Nancy Carver jumps out to the lead down into turns 1 and 2, but John Bordelais battles back on the low side. Down the backstretch they race. It's Bordelais down low and Nancy Carver up high. Street Stock's running a tight pack off of turn 4. Bordelais now going to take the lead from Carver down the backstretch. Here comes Carl Fredrickson. Fredrickson looking underneath Carver into turns 3 and 4. At the line, they're even for second. Carver with just the slightest lead on the outside of Fredrickson. Fredrickson now going to pull up. Look out, they make a little contact there. Turns 3 and 4. A little bumping and banging going on. Carver's out of shape. She tags the wall. Look out. Street stocks everywhere in turns 1 and 2. David Lee went through the grass, ended up tagging Ronnie Baldwin. Sparky MacGyver was collected as well. Yellow flag is out. All right, street stocks are ready to go back to racing. Green flag is out. It's John Bordelais and Carl Fredrickson. And Fredrickson jumps out to the lead. Down into turns 1 and 2. Off the turn 2, Fredrickson's got the spot. Bordelais will run second. And Nancy Carver and Sparky MacGyver battle it out for third. And that's also the battle for the point lead. Look out. Sparky MacGyver dirt tracking it off of turn 4. Sliding the car sideways. Down the backstretch is into turns 3 and 4. It's Carl Fredrickson, John Bordelais, and Nancy Carver, your top 3. Now Carver's going to look under Bordelais into turns 3 and 4. Bordelais going to slide up just a little bit. Allow Carver to move up alongside the 70. Down into turns 1 and 2 now. Carver's got the spot. Bordelais back to second. Bordelais way out of shape in the marbles. He kicks back to 5th. Now Bordelais going to battle back under MacGyver that time. Nothing was going. Big lead for Carl Fredrickson down the backstretch. Fredrickson was able to run away from the field as they were all duking it out for position with 2 laps to go. 2 laps left for Carl Fredrickson. White flag is out one more time now for your leader Fredrickson. Nancy Carver and Ronnie Baldwin run 2 and 3. There's Sparky MacGyver and John Bordelais. Checkers wave and the win's going to go to Fredrickson. Carver second, Baldwin third. Then it's MacGyver and Bordelais rounding out the top 5. backstretch. As you can see, cat and mouse through turns 3 and 4. Each one of those drivers trying to get the jump. They wait the green, and they're on the gas. Green is out. Peter Mason and Chuck Daney raced it down into turns 1 and 2. They're even off of turn 2 and down the backstretch. A good race for the lead. Mason on the low side, Daney on the high side. Off of turn 4, they're still wheel to wheel. A pair of Camaros running for the lead. Good battle down the backstretch for the lead. Nice and even between Mason and Daney. This time though, Mason's got the motor to take the lead from Daney. Daney's going to fall into line, and now Paul Bolia and Lee Weldy battle it out for third. Ron Bolduck now working his way under Weldy through turns 3 and 4. Last week's feature winner trying to make his way to the front after starting at the rear. He's up to 4th. Now he's going to look under Paul Bolia down the backstretch. Bolduck making a great move. He's battling out for third now with Bolia. Bolduck is taking third. Lee Weldy's going to follow as they both make their way under Paul Bolia, who got hung out to dry on the high side. Nothing he could do about it. 2 laps left. 2 laps left for Peter Mason. Make that halfway for Peter Mason. 5 laps to go last time around. All right, Mason the leader. Daney second, Bolduck third. All right, 2 to go this time for Mason. Daney second, Bolduck third. White flag is up this time for Mason. One more time around. Now Ron Bolduck's going to make one final charge, trying to move up into second. He'll put the 95 to the high side of Chuck Daney down the backstretch one final time into turns 3 and 4. Checkers wave. The win's going to go to Peter Mason at the line for second. It looks like it was Bolduck. Bolduck putting on a great show on the outside. He charges back to take second.
Buzzy Bazanson, number 52 is 6, and Charlie Russo from Ipswich, Mass. is in 7th. Going 8 from St. Denis, Quebec, Patrick LaPearl, former winner here. 12 laps, 4 cars to qualify. On the break, Misha on the outside in number 6 goes to the lead. 25 back down low. Whitcomb takes it back. Misha for turn 3. All lined up. There is Whitcomb driving Misha to the wall. Whitcomb getting rough out there as he pounds Misha up into the wall in the number 6. Number 18, moving up through the Hurricane, Jamie Fisher. Fisher in number 18 goes down to the inside, 6 going high. Misha for the lead, Whitcomb coming back. On the outside, Buzzy Bazanson, number 52. Up, 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 here comes Bazanson. In turn number 1, it's still even across. Whitcomb on the, oh, Misha sliding up the track. And here comes the Hurricane. Down the inside, number 18, Hurricane Fisher for the lead. Into turn number 1. Whitcomb with the lead, Fisher inching along on the bottom, probing, trying to find a hole. Now he goes back to the top side. Here he comes up on the handrail, number 18. 18, the Hurricane, Jamie Fisher, the SD Ireland car, rolling up there in a battle for the lead. Mike Wilder, the chief starter, indicating halfway. 6 down and 6 to go. In turn number 1, 18, Fisher on the outside. The turbulence is there in turn 3. The Hurricane turns it up. Oh, Whitcomb's out of control, and Fisher into the lead. In the back straightaway as they work lap number 8. 18 Fisher is your leader, 25 Whitcomb in second, and number 40, Eric Chase, having a very good race in third. Down into turn number 1. Eric Fisher, here comes Sear. Watch the number 32, John Paul Sear. Oh, knee shot, spinning off the top of turn number 3. Caution is on the Speedway. LaPearl and Mishaw getting into it. All right, the light is off on the pace car, indicative of start. The Dodge Series of the American-Canadian Tour. Best of the best of the Northeast. Ready to settle down and finish this one off with the Hurricane out in front. Whitcomb high, and the Hurricane hurries and hustles and hellhounds his way into one. Good night, nurse. This one's over. Fisher is away. Look at the battle for third. Down the inside, Mazanza. Here comes the number 40. Chase trying to hold him off. On the outside, number 25, Whitcomb. 25, Whitcomb going up the outside. 52, Bonanza on the bottom. Number 32, Sear, with a car that was the fastest in practice, is still in the box, in the track. With 2 laps to go, number 18 is your leader in the back straightaway. The Hurricane, Jamie Fisher, out in front by 5, 6 car lengths. White flag on the field. 1 lap to go. Oh! Mishot is around again. He fires. Tries to get it rolling. Checkers in yellow coming out. It's all over but the shout. Checkers in yellow coming down. And the first race ends under yellow and checkers. With the winner, number 18, Jamie Fisher. And your driver there is Chad Wheeler, the Land Air Express. In the 7th position for 5 decades, he's been a winner. Joey LaCare in the Domino's Pizza Special and the Mountain Green Resort with Jacob McGrath. We'll ride shotgun. On the break in turn number 1, Zerko Becker out in front. Eric Williams up the outside. Pistol Pete Bechtel, number 75, on the bottom. The Buck Furniture car rolls up the bottom for second spot. Williams dropping back. Williams coming up again. In lap number 2, Eric Williams right back around Bechtel as they head down the back straightaway. A great race. Bechtel victorious in a 100-lapper earlier this year at Thunder Road. Here comes Eric Williams up on the outside going after Berserko Becker. Joey Berserko Becker in front. Eric Williams on the outside, number 7. 75 is in third, and Kenny Dufour, number 4, that beautiful car out of the Bethlehem, New Hampshire area, riding back there in 5th and challenging Rocket Roger Brown. For the lead, look at this battle. The number 7 inching his way along the outside. He pulls up. Berserko Becker bombarding, barreling into turn 4. Berserko Becker back in front. And it's halfway this time by. 6 down and 6 to go. 4 cars to qualify. What a battle for the lead. Berserko Becker looking for his first checkered flag. Hooks Dufour. Loses it. Becker looking for his first checkered flag. He's moved up out of the sportsman class into the American-Canadian Tour Championship Series. Here he comes. Can he hold on? Can he stay there? The veteran Eric Williams in number 7 takes aim. The target is number 16. Let's see if he can put him away. 75 is calling from Lamoille County. On the inside, Pete Bechtel. Beautiful racing for the lead. Becker trying to hold on and give that Richard Green team a much-needed victory here in the second. Oh, sideways, Becker, and down the inside. Number 75 going into the lead. Bechtel banging him, turning him around, and around goes Williams. Unbelievable racing. Yellow is coming down. Well, that's how quickly and dramatically events can change here on the American-Canadian Tour. Eric Williams and Mazurko Becker, and the Becker car looks a little bumped up in the nose as it comes back on the track. And here comes young Patrick McGrath. You've seen him on ESPN television as one of the top snowboarders in the world, but he really loves to race and he's getting better. This is his junior year in racing. Number 72, McGrath. A beautiful start. Here we go. Here comes McGrath. And Irish Patrick McGrath, he doesn't mind bending up the middle. Here they come. 2 to go. Now let's see if McGrath will take out Vecto. He's capable of it. A lap and a half to go, and here comes the rocket. Roger Brown on the outside, number 99. White flag, and getting ready to come down for a finish. A beautiful second qualifying round. It is Vecto in front, McGrath in second. We're ready to decide this for third. Coming to the line gives Vecto the win. Leclerc sneaking down the inside in number 15 will take third position. Joey Leclerc coming home in third. Two Dragons, the 70 and the 55 are cousins, and they'll mix it up. And out back is the ACT defending champion, Senator Phil Scott, number 14, a senator from the state of Vermont. Here we go. Pembroke trying to move the number 8 out, and he does, and he opens up the inside, and look at number 1 down. Oh! All the way around goes the 8. Yellow is out. Well, you can see the intensity here, ladies and gentlemen. These are only the qualifying heats. Todd Stone and that beautiful number 1. And then comes Brent Dragon. And Brent Dragon has won 2 features in a row. 2 in a row. He won at Waterford, Connecticut. Here they come. Coming down for a start. And they get their boot in it hard. Fisher trying to hold on the outside. Todd Stone dives to the bottom in number 1. Watch the number 1 try to move the 44 out. Down in turn number 144, Pembroke holds the lead. 24, Stone goes up high. 24, Fisher goes up high. 1, Stone on the bottom, and here comes Phil Scott. Phil Scott in number 14 down on the bottom gets under Brent Dragon. He's going for third. Phil's, the 55 around, getting tagged by his cousin. The 70 takes his cousin out, and he's away and running, but he's not happy about it. Oh, we've got a family feud out here tonight. Look at this battle for the lead. Todd Stone, number 1, is there. Here comes Phil Scott down to the bottom. Back to the line they come with Pembroke in front, Todd Stone in second, and Phil Scott going for third. And we are coming up on halfway. Wow, this feels like a 25 lapper for the excitement we've seen. Back to the line. Down in turn number 144 is your leader. Number 1 is in second place. Todd Stone closing up with 14 on the outside. Here comes Phil Scott, rim riding down out of turn 4. Phil Scott in number 14 is going to try the outside. Watch the 14, Phil Scott. Phil Scott edges along, trying to get up on the high side of Todd Stone in number 1. 44 remains your leader. Down towards the finish. Showing 2 laps. Showing 2 laps this time by. David Pembroke from the point, not wanting to give it up. Number 1 in second place. Here they come. 2 to go. The 44 stays there. Can Todd Stone do anything with it? We're going to know right here in turn 3. He pulls up on the rear bumper. Off 4, nothing there. Down to the finish on this one. Checkers ready to fly. Here they come, and here comes Stone on the bottom. Checkered flag, and Stone tried to pull a sneaker on the bottom of the racetrack. So the winner is David Pembroke in number 44. Number 1, Todd Stone in second. And number 14, Phil Scott in third. With number 24 finishing in fourth, Steve Fisher in the Days End Climate Systems Pontiac Grand Prix.
Gas, Tex Turigny, Dave Papuga, Alan Chambers, Ian Mooney, Andy Sky, Joe Scanlon, Mike Castle, and Tom Leonard. Green flag waiting 10 laps for this 350. Kevin Turigny quickly jumps into the top spot and kind of right. Alan Chambers swooping around the outside, takes second. Kristen Gass runs third, Papuga fourth, Dan Rooney fifth. Going to be 1 lap down now for a race to Kevin Turigny. Turigny trying to bite into the points lead of Joey Scanlon. Scanlon currently bottled up in the 8th spot. 2 down now for race minute to Turigny. Alan Chambers runs second. Kristen Gass, Dave Papuga battle for third and fourth. Dan Rooney holds on to fifth. Joe Scanlon runs sixth. Turigny continuing to set the pace in car number 8. Alan Chambers trying to chase him down. Gas pushes up Papuga, trying to look low as they head down in turn number 3. Gas shuts the door though, Papuga trying to back out of it. Next time by will be halfway, 5 down, 5 to go for Kevin Turigny. Now Papuga's got the spot as they head into turn number 3. Gas trying to hold off Joe Scanlon now, who's in the 5th spot. Halfway, 5 down, 5 to go. Turigny, your racer, Chambers runs second. Papuga third, Scanlon fourth. Kristen Gass fifth. Last time they take away is the front two distance themselves from third place runner Dave Papuga. Down the front straightaway, Kevin Turigny leads the way. Chambers holds on to second. Papuga third. Scanlon right there going to make a bid for third before the end of the team race. 2 to go now as they head down the front straightaway, led by Kevin Turigny. Chambers runs strong in that car number 7. Papuga third, Scanlon fourth. Kristen Gass holds on to fifth. Off turn number 4, white flag now for your race to Kevin Turigny. Turigny through turn number 1 and 2 down the backstretch for the final time in the heat race. Into turn number 3, off turn 4, heat race win gonna go to Kevin Turigny. Alan Chambers takes second. Third goes to Dave Papuga. Scanlon takes fourth. Kristen Gass holds on for fifth. Turigny able to take a little bit off of Joe Scanlon's point lead. John McKenzie, Bobby Gahan, Bobby Melvin, Sparky MacGyver, Bill Smith, Allie Olson, Brian Dolliver, Matt Seaver. Here's starting lineup for heat number 2. Off turn number 4, Bob Renault looks him over. Green flag, 350's underway. McKennedy quickly powered into the lead, and then McKennedy number 79. Bobby Gahan drops in a second. Sparky MacGyver trying to make the run for third. MacGyver now takes over third. Bobby Melvin fourth. Bill Smith and Allie Olson in battle for fifth. Single file, the front 4 cars make that the front 5 as Smith takes over the 5th spot. Off turn number 4, McKennedy got the lead. Gahan runs second. MacGyver third. Melvin fourth. Billy Smith fifth. John McKennedy looking strong after motor problems in the first warm-up today. Almost sidelined him. They were making arrangements to get the backup car here. Gahan holds on to second. MacGyver third. Melvin fourth. Bill Smith fifth. Allie Olson starting to show some pressure on. Bill Smith wants to make his way into the top 5. It's going to be halfway this time at the stripe for John McKennedy. McKennedy continues to look strong. And the family-owned number 79. Gahan improving each and every week, and that number 50 runs second. MacGyver third. Bobby Melvin fourth. Bill Smith fifth. The front 3 definitely running away with this heat race. 3 to go now at the stripe for McKinley. McKinley is starting to get a comfortable lead for himself and kind of a 79 to hand. Continues to hold on to second. MacGyver third. Off turn number 4. It's 2 to go now. Be a race here. Sean McKennedy. McKennedy pretty much unchallenged in this heat race. He's through turn 3 and 4. Off turn 4. White flag's gonna fly. Down in turn number 1 and 2 for the final time in the heat race. Down the backstretch all by himself. He heads into turn number 3. Through turn 3 and 4. Off turn 4. Check is gonna go to John McKennedy. Gahan takes second. MacGyver third. The battle for 4 is gonna go to Bobby Melvin. Bill Smith knocks off the top 5. Right on!
Right, we're already. Yes, you bet. We're already.
Grassroots and stock car racing, entry level. This is it. You want to go stock car racing, get a strictly stock. You can race it here at Stock. Alright, it's Rob McRae and Steve Johnson, your front row. They'll lead them down and look for the green, this time off of turn 4. McRae jumps out to the lead, and we got a 3-wide battle immediately into turns 1 and 2. Rick Woodside and Oscar Leclerc make their way onto Steve Johnson and move up into the top 3. Down into turns 3 and 4, it's Rob McRae the leader. Rick Woodside second and Oscar Leclerc runs third. Now Leclerc is going to look under Woodside off of turn 2 and move into second. Tony Carroll's going to move up and try to follow. Through turns 3 and 4, Carroll in the 03 and Woodside in the 8 go wheel to wheel. Carroll now puts the 03 up into third. Woodside back to fourth. Here comes the 42 of Ramberg. Ramberg making his way under Woodside. We've got a battle now for fourth. Off the fourth turn, they bump wheels just a little bit. The 42 of Ramberg moves into fourth. Woodside back to fifth. And now the 2 of Mike Murphy makes his way under the 46 of Randy Tatro. Through turns 3 and 4, they run wheel to wheel. Murphy now making his way to the front in the 2. It's a big lead now for the 52 of Rob McRae. He's running away from the 45 of Oscar Leclerc. A little bit further back in the field, we've got a battle between the 71 of Ronnie Robinson and the 46 of Randy Tatro. They'll run side by side off the fourth turn. Into turns 1 and 2, Robinson's got the spot though. Tatro's going to try to battle back, and now the 2 of Mike Murphy's going to work his way under the 8 of Rick Woodside through turns 3 and 4. Off of the fourth turn, Murphy has picked up the spot. With 8 laps down, Rob McRae is running away with this one. McRae's got that J&D seal coating, number 52, out to a big lead. Now a battle for position within the top 5. Looks like the 2 of Mike Murphy's going to look under the 42 of Paul Ramberg off the fourth turn. The field will get the halfway sign, just 10 laps remain, 10 down and 10 to go. Battle for position between the 2 and the 42. Through turns 3 and 4, Murphy's on the low side of the 2, Ramberg on the high side of the 42. Down into 1 and 2 they go. Mike Murphy in the 2 is going to try to take that spot away from Paul Ramberg. Get interesting as now the lead pack of cars is going to encounter the lap machine of Mike Ashland in the 28. That 28 is the lap car. 45 of Oscar Leclerc runs second. Tony Carroll third in the 03, and we've got a battle for fourth between Mike Murphy and Paul Ramberg. Look out! Ronnie Robinson in the 71 will spin down the front stretch. He's going to bring a yellow out. Ronnie Robinson spins the 71. Cars will go through the infield to avoid. Tough break for Robinson. Probably not what the 52 of Rob McRae wanted to see at this point. He had pretty much checked out of this one. This is our cruise control. All right, field set. They'll get on the gas and look for the green. It's waving. We're back to racing. 7 laps remain. And Rob McRae leads down into turn 22. Now we've got a battle for second off the turn 2 and down the backstretch. Tony Carroll and Oscar Leclerc. Carroll in the 03, Leclerc in the 45. Run wheel to wheel. Carroll's going to take the spot at the line and move up into second. Here comes the point leader in the number 2, Mike Murphy. He now challenges Leclerc. He's going to look under him into turns 3 and 4. They're going to bump and bang just a little bit. Off the 4th turn, 5 laps remain. Mike Murphy now moving up into 3rd. Now Paul Ramberg in the 42 going to try to put his car to the high side. That doesn't look like he's going to be able to stick though. Battle now for 5th between Rick Woodside in the 8th and Ramberg in the 42. Ramberg trying to make his car hang on the high side, just doesn't seem to stick. He's going to try to move down to the first groove, and he'll do so down into turns 1 and 2. 3 laps remain for your leader, Rob McRae. This time they'll get the 2 to go side. 2 laps for your leader, McRae. Tony Carroll second, and Mike Murphy third. The white flag is out. One more time around for Rob McRae. Checkers are going to wave this time. Rob McRae is going to take the win. Second will be Tony Carroll. Then it's Mike Murphy, Oscar Leclerc, and Paul Ramberg rounding out your top 5. All right, Rob McRae in the J&T Seal Coating 52 is going to take his victory lap. All right, down into victory lane, the 52 of Rob McRae will fall. Well, he's out of the car. He can hear you. Let's hear it for tonight's Strictly Stock feature winner out of Bill Ricca, Rob McRae. Well, Rob, you got away early. You took the lead real early and ran away, and you did a great job out there.
Well, thank you very much. I'd just like to thank Al Gendron, Simmons Auto Body, BJ Doyle, Heating and Air Conditioning, Green and Green Landscaping, Bassett Glass, and C&G Electric, and all the race fans. Thank you.
All right, Rob. Great job tonight. So the 3 stocks are ready. They'll creep their way down the backstretch and await the green flag off the 4th turn. 70 of John Bordelais and 67 of Peter Mason. They'll start to pick up the pace just a little bit. They're on the gas. The green is out. We're racing. And immediately, Peter Mason puts the 67 out into the lead in turns 1 and 2. Mason will jump to the lead. Now Chuck Daney in the 33 is going to go around Bordelais as well. Look out. Bordelais makes contact with Daney through turns 3 and 4. Daney is able to collect the car up, though, and keep it going. And now the 09 of Nancy Carver is going to race John Bordelais off of turn 2. Carver and Bordelais look like they've hooked up bumpers through turns 3 and 4. Those cars are tangled. Bordelais goes around in the 70. Carver is with him. Carl Fredrickson in the 41. He'll have to get on the brakes to avoid making contact. It looks like the 70 of Bordelais and the 09 of Carver hooked bumpers down the backstretch. The field will start to pick up the pace a little bit down the backstretch. He'll look for the green entering turns 3 and 4. They're on the gas. The green is out. We're back to racing. And it's Peter Mason, the leader, at the line. Look out, a spin down the front stretch. The 75 of Paul Bolia goes around. Looks like we're going to get a yellow flag. The Auditorium number 75. Paul Bolia ends up backwards on the infield. Well, they're on the gas and the green is out. We're back to racing. It's Peter Mason and Chuck Daney, their front row. Down into turns 1 and 2, you'll notice a little smoke there as the cars made contact. The 67 of Mason, the leader. The 33 of Daney, second. Now Carl Fredrickson in the 41 works the top of the Speedway. Fredrickson now up into third. He's going to still continue to try to work the second groove. Off the second turn and down the backstretch now. Fredrickson in the 41 is going to try to pull up alongside the 33 of Daney. He'll do so through turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch now. We've got a side-by-side battle for second between the 33 of Chuck Daney and the 41. Carl Fredrickson, and look out, the 58 of Sparky MacGyver goes around off of turn 2. Looks like the 09 of Nancy Carver and the 58 of Sparky MacGyver made contact through turns 1 and 2, with the result being MacGyver going around in the 58. On the gas, the green is out, we're back to racing. Down into turns 1 and 2, they're even. Mason and Daney are front row. This time into turns 3 and 4, Daney in the 33 going to get a little bit sideways, hanging it out. Trying to gain a little ground on the outside of Mason in the 67. Now Mason on the low side, going to pull ahead of Daney, but Daney looking strong on the outside in turns 3 and 4. Now the 41 of Carl Fredrickson moves into challenge. He's a little bit out of shape in turns 1 and 2. He'll move up the Speedway and make contact with the 14 of Ron Baldwin. Baldwin ends up in the dirt. Both of the cars will get dropped back in the field. In the meantime, the 67 of Peter Mason with a big lead over Chuck Daney in the 33. Now the 95 of Ron Bolduck moving into challenge. Bolduck, last week's feature winner, started way in the back of the field. He's moved up to third, and now he's putting the 95 to the high side. Off of turn 4, Chuck Daney in the 33 runs second, but now Ron Bolduck in that 95 is going to pull up alongside him and try to challenge. Down the backstretch, Daney's got the advantage going into turns 3 and 4, and now the 77 of Lee Weldy's moving in. Just about a side-by-side battle for second, off of turn 2 and down the backstretch. This time the leader, Peter Mason's going to get the halfway side. 12 down, 13 to go for Peter Mason. We've got a good battle going on for second. Off the turn 2, Ron Bolduck's in second. Let's see if he can clear the 33 of Daney. Doesn't seem to have the room yet, but off of turn 4 this time, he's going to motor by Daney. Ron Bolduck now up into second, Chuck Daney third, and Lee Weldy in the 77 fourth. Peter Mason now with a considerable size lead over the 95 of Ron Bolduck. Mason in that 67. Trying to run away with this one, but I don't know if Ron Bolduck wants any part in that. He's going to try to make up some ground here as the laps wind down. Just inside of 10 laps to go for your leader, Peter Mason. And Ron Bolduck is closing in. Now we've got a battle for third between the 33 of Chuck Daney and the 77 of Lee Weldy. Off of turn 4, Weldy on the high side, and that 77 has got the spot. Weldy now up to third, Daney back to fourth, and Nancy Carver, after having all kind of trouble early, has made her way back into the top 5 in that 09. Well, the laps are winding down, and Peter Mason is running away. This time by, there'll be 5 laps to go for Peter Mason in the 67. Look out, down in turns 1 and 2, the 14 of Ron Baldwin goes around. Looks like there was some contact there between him and the 70 of John Bordelais. Yellow flag with 4 laps left. And Lee Weldy third. They're single file for turns 3 and 4. 22 down this time, 3 remain. This time by, there'll be 2 to go. Just 2 laps left for Peter Mason in the 67. We're going to get the white flag one more time around. It's Mason and Bolduck. Then Weldy, Daney, and Carver. One final time through turns 3 and 4. The checkers wave. The winner's going to go to Peter Mason. Second will be Ron Bolduck. Third will be Lee Weldy. Then Chuck Daney and Nancy Carver. Well, down into victory lane pulls the 67, Peter Mason. Mason out of Lowell. One of the many Masons that race here at Star throughout the years. Well, he's out of the car, you can hear you. Let's hear it for tonight's Street Stock feature winner, Peter Mason. Pete, you did a great job tonight. You looked good early and you stayed out front.
Street Stock is not this year. Street Stock. Definitely a lot of fun. I just want to thank my parents, Paul and Steve, and everywhere else down. I was good to be here every week. A couple sponsors, Lucky Bees, New England, Trail Parts, stuff like that. Prototype landscaping, Mason Aquarium, and Engine Spots.
All right, Pete, great job. John Hodgson, and Ken McElvain. Field is set to look for the green this time off the fourth turn. They're on the gas already. Green is out. We're racing. 3 wide for the lead down the front stretch. Dana Sullivan puts it to the low side, and he takes the lead. Yo-No of Sullivan out front. Here comes the 94 of Doug Dawkins now. Dawkins in the 94 going to challenge, and now Sean Waits moves into challenge in the 22. The 94 of Dawkins the leader. The Yo-No of Sullivan second. Chad Sullivan in the 02 runs third. Three wide now for fourth. The 22 of Sean Waits, the 38 of Bill Ayotte, and Chris Waits in the 19. Now Chris Waits in that 19 is going to make his way under the 02 of Chad Sullivan and battle it out for third. Waits now to third, Sullivan back to fourth. Albie Oven in the 35 and Bill Ayotte in the 38 battle it out for fifth down the backstretch. Oven on the low side of that 35, Ayotte up high in the 38, and now Corey Sullivan almost makes it 3 wide in the double O. Tried to look under the 35 of Ovid. Just wasn't enough room that time. They made a little bit of contact, but everyone gathered it up and kept it going. Doug Dawkins the leader in the 94. Yo-No of Dana Sullivan second. Then it's Chris Waits in the 19 third. Waits in that 19 looking under the Yo-No of Sullivan, this time through turns 3 and 4. He took a peek that time, just wasn't anything going. He does it once again into turns 1 and 2, and he's going to move up into second. Chris Waits in the 19 now moving into second position. Dana Sullivan back to third, Chad Sullivan runs fourth, and then it's Corey Sullivan fifth. Look out, contact between the brothers, Corey Sullivan and Chad Sullivan. The 0-2 of Chad goes around. He got it refired and back out on the Speedway though. Well, just about approaching the halfway point for your leader, Doug Dawkins. Look out down the backstretch, dirt tracking it for the 38 of Bill Ayotte. You notice a big cloud of dust down the backstretch from that 38. Halfway, 10 down and 10 to go. Doug Dawkins took the lead early and he's been running away with this one. Chris Waits runs second in the 19, then it's the double O of Corey Sullivan, the Ono of Dana Sullivan, and Albie Ovid in the 35 running fifth. Dawkins, the leader, moves in to put the 15 of Ashley Russo a lap down. 3 wide battle now down in turns 1 and 2 between the 35 of Albie Ovid, the Ono of Dana Sullivan, and the 38 of Bill Ayotte. The leaders now move around the 15 of Ashley Russo, Corey Sullivan, and Chris Waits. 5 laps remain, 5 laps left for your leader, Doug Dawkins. With 5 laps to go, the leader, Doug Dawkins in the 94, is going to move into some heavy lap traffic. be the break Corey Sullivan in the 00 needed. The time is running out. That time the leader, Dawkins in the 94, had to go way to the low side of the Speedway to get around that 95 of John Hodgson. Now Corey Sullivan in the 00 works his way around the 95 of Hodgson with 2 laps remaining, just 2 laps to go for Doug Dawkins. Corey Sullivan is closing ground on that 94 of Dawkins. We're going to get a yellow flag, it looks like. A yellow flag for debris on the Speedway. This could be the break that the 00 of Corey Sullivan needed. He was closing in on Doug Dawkins, but time was running out. This should make things interesting with only 2 laps to go. So it's going to be a green-white checker finish. You're on the gas, the green is out. Doug Dawkins leads them down. Corey Sullivan second, he closes right in on Dawkins. This time the white flag is going to fly. Final lap this time for Doug Dawkins. Corey Sullivan's got 1 more lap around and try to get around him. Dawkins going to guard the low side that time off of turn 2 down the backstretch. One final time into turns 3 and 4. The checkers are waving. Who's going to get there first? Sullivan looks slow at the line. It's Doug Dawkins taking the win. Sullivan got up to his door. Almost. Dawkins was able to hold on. Chris Waits ended up third. Albie Ovid fourth. Dawkins being greeted by his crew members. He's out of the car, he can hear you. Let's hear it for tonight's Roadrunner feature winner, Doug Dawkins. Well, Doug, you took the lead early. You took the lead early and you got away there at the end. Did you know Corey Sullivan was so close to you?
Yeah, I could hear him. You know, unfortunately, quite a racket, but I heard him there, but didn't know exactly how close he was. But he was right there, I suppose. Yeah, I gathered.
We did a good job. Is there anyone you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my crew, my sponsors. Keep me there, Arizona. Just thanks everybody for helping me out. We had a hard start to the year, but we're coming back.
All right, Doug. Good job, man. There for tonight's Roadrunner feature winner, Doug Dawkins.
Going to be a tough hit for McKennedy in the points race. McKennedy not able to make it back onto the Speedway. Resting gas, Kevin Serigny now going to set the pace off turn number 4. On the gas, off turn number 4, green flag, 350 Supers on the way, 30 laps to this action already. Joe Scanlon, your points leader, involved with John Leonard. Feel the rumbling in turn number 3, don't know if they don't realize Joe is on the out, he's slowed down now. This could be the break that McKennedy needed. Kennedy, we see the 79 rolling in the pit area. fortune, another man, 12. That turn 4, Kermit, John McKenzie meets on the rear of the field. On turn number 4, Jeff and Ricky once again, green flag. Ricky leading the way through turn number 1 and 2 for Jeff. Second, Bobby Gahan, though, looking to the inside as they head down the back stretch. Jeff, though, shuts the door into turn number 3. Joey Scanlon past 2 cars. Turn number 3 and 4 on the outside. Scanlon looking to get back up into the top running spot. Scanlon, the man on the mission, out back at the Marco Turcot, number 45. 2 laps down now. Kevin Serigny leading the way. Gahan underneath Staff for second. Dave Pacoga runs fourth. Alan Chambers fifth. Joe Scanlon using the front bumper a lot, though, to make his way through the back. Getting a point from Bob Monroe. Joe Scanlon, he's making good progress, but by the looks like he may come on course. Up front, Serigny's starting to build a big lead in kind of a race. Gahan runs second. Gas a big push. Dave Pacoga looking underneath the third. Pacoga underneath Gas. Jasper coming back on the outside, but now action once again. Dan Roney into the back of John McKenzie with the yellow.
Turn the fan back on.
All right, all the drivers out there okay. Scary looking rack for Pacoga, Chambers, McKenzie, and Gaff, but all drivers okay on the front stretch.
Yeah, before in and everything.
Bob Monroe limply giving him the green flag. Don't know if he's going to let it go or not. Kevin Serigny leads the way. Sparky MacGyver now at the challenge for the second spot underneath Bobby Gahan. Bobby Melvin going wheel to wheel with Matt CBC. Stevie having a good run in car number 19. Up front it's Kevin Tarigny, Sparky MacGyver, Bobby Gahan, the top three. Matt Stevie, Bobby Melvin, Joey Scanlon now battling for a top 5 spot. Channell into the top 5 as he goes underneath Bobby Melvin in the 11M. Kevin Tarigny continues to lead the way. Sparky trying to chase him down for the second spot. Gahan holds third. Stevie fourth. Scanlon fifth. McKennedy, Melvin, Dolliver, Olsen in sight to the top 10 runners. 2 laps from the halfway mark now. Next time halfway, gonna be shown here racing at Kevin Tarigny in the Kingston Automotive Machine, number 8. Off turn number 4, halfway, 15 down, 15 to go. Joe Scanlon now shoots underneath Matt Stevie into the 4th spot. Kristen Gass, trouble in kind of the city center, apparent blown motor on that entry. Matt Stevie and John McKennedy. Row number 3, Bobby Melvin and Brian Dolliver, row 4, Andy Sainz, Dan Brewery, and Ali Olsen. Off turn number 4, green flag, 350's back underway, 15 down, 15 to go. Field goes into turn number 1 and 2, off turn 2, MacGyver, Kevin Tarigny a run. They head down into turn number 3, MacGyver now drops in behind Tarigny. To the second spot, Joe Scanlon takes over third. Bobby Gahan runs fourth, John McKennedy into the top 5. Tarigny continues to lead the way. MacGyver runs second. Scanlon third. Gahan fourth. McKennedy fifth. John McKennedy taking a look underneath Bobby Gahan as they head into turn 3. Gahan slams the door shut. McKennedy going to look well once again off turn number 4. McKennedy now beside Bobby Gahan. McKennedy looking to take over the 4th spot. Down the back stretch, McKennedy runs 4th. Gahan back to 5th. Joe Scanlon starting to look low on 2nd place running Sparky MacGyver. Scanlon once again coming uncorked through turn number 1 and 2. Got into Sparky MacGyver. Turns MacGyver around. Now he spins to the infield himself. A young age taking over once again. Patience. Not one of the big things on Scanlon's list tonight. A great run for MacGyver, a great comeback for Scanlon, ended down in turn number 1 and 2. Kevin Tarigny, John McKennedy, 2 of the top point runners, going to glide it here on the front row. Green flag, 350 second away. McKennedy getting a good jump on the start. On the outside of Kevin Tarigny, that battle for the top spot. Bobbles, finished the second, got the line going into turn number 3. Off turn 4, they're even at the strike. McKennedy got the advantage. Tarigny coming back on the bottom. 2 young runners in. Tarigny is 3rd year in 350 Supers. McKennedy is 2nd year. Youth paying off here as McKennedy makes the veteran move down the inside now. Now McKennedy on the inside, Tarigny on the outside. It's the opposite of 2 laps to go. Youth on the inside, 17-year-old John McKennedy taking the top spot on turn number 4. McKennedy coming from last to first in the 350 Super Modified. Only 6 to go and they cross the stripe this time by. Tarigny not ready to give up though as he's going to challenge once again. 24 down, 6 to go. You're racing is John McKennedy. Tarigny runs 2nd, Gahan 3rd, Stevie 4th, and Dolliver 5th. Off turn number 4, 5 to go now for racing is John McKennedy. Joe Scanlon bringing car number 45 to a stop here at the start-finish line. No idea what Scanlon's thinking. It just shows where the night is gone for Joe Scanlon. Scanlon being pointed to the infield, 3 yellows and you're out. 350 back to green, off turn number 4. It's going to be John McKennedy bringing the field to green. Green flag, 350's back underway. Into turn number 1, off turn number 2. McKennedy leads the way. Terrigny holds on to second. Cahan third, Stevie fourth, Brian Dolliver fifth. Last starting to tick away, 26 down, 4 to go, 1 more mile for John McKennedy. Probably the last place he thought he'd be at this time. Leading the field with 3 laps to go. Big D, Dennis McKennedy, got to be doing the finally nervous walk down in the pit area. They're getting the 2 to go now for McKennedy. McKennedy looking strong and stout in that number 79. Sparky MacGyver breaking it loose down in 1 or 2. Holds on to it. McKennedy's off turn number 4. White flag. Final trip now around the quarter mile for John McKennedy. He heads down the back stretch for the final time. Through turn number 3 and 4. Off turn number 4. Check and cut away for John McKennedy. Kevin Terrigny takes second. Cahan third. Matt Stevie fourth. Brian Dolliver fifth. Can't write a comeback story any better than that one. McKennedy not making it at the initial green. Had to be making repairs. He was on the field for the grid. The motor had a major leak. They fixed it in the pit area. He comes from last to first to take the win in the first feature modified.
It's not made for that kind of work.
He's out of the car. Your feature winner in the 350 Super Modifieds. Last to first, John McKennedy. 17-year-old John McKennedy taking the feature win tonight. Closing up the points battle with Joey Scanlon and Kevin Terrigny.
Do well racing that go-kart. You're going to get kicked out at 18. So if you're driving go-kart, race car, you're going to run.
1 lap and they will be racing. All right, here we go. 100 laps down and dirty. Let's wish them good luck and Godspeed. The pace car is in. Stratus pace car is into the infield, and we're ready to go racing. Here we go. A beautiful start in number 72. Irish Patrick McGrath is out in front. Here's McGrath leading the field at the end of lap number 1. In the back straightaway, Jason number 40 is there. Number 1, Todd Stone down the inside. Stone breaking through. Will he be the winner tonight? The Hurricane gets left away. number 32, John Paul Sear, exploding through the field. Sear in number 32 rolls into fourth. Beautiful racing. Down they come out of turn number 4, Irish Patrick McGrath out in front. John Paul Sear, two-time ACT champion, into third. Sear, number 32, pulls up on number 1, Stone, at turn 4. Whitcomb, number 25, off at the top of turn 3. Field clearing, Whitcomb is running, he'll rejoin the field. No caution out. 6 laps complete. Patrick McGrath in front. Todd Stone, number 1 in second. Number 32, Sear, in third. And coming home fourth, it's number 40, Chase, having a great night. Back straight away. Now, loose in the turn is the number 52, Mazanzin. And Scott goes around in number 14. Scott trying to fire. He's back on the track. Scott rolling again. No caution. No caution. First 10 laps are in the book. 72 Sear in front. Stone is coming after him. Todd Stone in number 1, down on the inside, goes to the outside. Sear in number 32, lies in third. Can Sear take it away? Sear in number 32, rolling up into the front here. .55 in trouble, 55. Second in points, the nose blunted on the 55. He is in trouble, and the back end is crashed. 55 coming by. Extensive damage to Brent Dragon. Oh, what a race for the lead. Here comes number 14, Scott, out of the rear. Remember, he's all the way in the back. 72 Irish Patrick McGrath stays in front. Todd Stone to the outside. Sear, number 32, is third. And here comes the Hurricane. Unleashing all the power of the SD Ireland, number 18. Up on the outside. Up comes number 18, the Hurricane. Leaders about to start lapping cars. 55 falling back all the way to the rear is Brent Dragon. His car badly damaged. The 55 in the back straightaway. And it's about to get lapped here in the next 10 laps by the 72, 1, and 32, the front 3 cars. Joey LaCare, number 15, on a breakaway. LaCare in number 15 on a breakaway. He's pulling up on the outside of Chase in number 40. Turn 4, down the main straightaway. LaCare in number 15. LaCare and Chase at it for 4th place. Correction, 5th place. And Pembroke takes the spot. Pembroke throwing the dummy, went up the inside, and Pembroke goes into 5th position. Unbelievable racing. .20 laps are now complete. And here comes Todd Stone. He's under McGrath. The battle is for the lead. Stone on the inside. McGrath on the outside. Stone going for first. McGrath fighting back. Number 1, Todd Stone in front. 72 McGrath. And here comes the 32, John Paul Sear. Coming to quarter distance. Coming up on 25 laps. 4 cars battling for the lead. Lead car, number 1, Todd Stone. 32 is in second. 72 is in third. And now the Hurricane all the way to the wall. Watch the 82, the 18. Watch the 18. He'll rim ride right to the wall. Here he is, down the main straightaway, up on McGrath. Todd Stone out in front. The 32 line in second. Sear going third. The number 72 McGrath, and here comes the Hurricane. Back straightaway. Number 1 Stone trying to win his first series victory. McGrath is right there. Todd Stone looking for his first win this year in car number 1. The point leader is getting lapped. The point leader is getting lapped. 55, Brent Dragon goes 1 lap down. 55, Dragon, the point leader, is going a lap down at lap number 29. The point leader falling behind the overall leader of the race, Todd Stone, and you can see Sparks. What's the problem on number 1? Look at this as he goes through the corner. Sparks are coming out of the bottom of car 1. A spin down to the turn. LaPearl is around. He gets it fired. He's back on the track. Yellow is out. What a spectacular commencement. Car number 1, Todd Stone, fighting his way into the lead. Number 32, John Paul Sear, from 7th up into 2nd. What a war is going to develop right there for the lead. Irish Patrick McGrath relegated back into 55, blunted front and rear. The point leader, number 55, Brent Dragon, goes to the pits. Here is Michaud back in the number 6, former Thunder Road champion. Thunder Road is in Barrie, Vermont, operates on Thursday night. We'd love to have you come and visit. Most of these stars race there on Thursday night. That's their weekly track. They tour on the weekend, and here they come. We have a race. Oh my, oh my. Here comes Sear looking on the outside. Sear loves the outside. He gets touched. He picks it up. He comes after Stone. All right. It's the bump and grind all around the Speedway. Whitcomb in number 25 up on the high side. Gathers it back. Trouble for Dave Whitcomb. And we have 1 car pitting. The number 99, Roger Brown. Roger Brown has come off the track. Todd Stone, number 1, looking invincible. And right behind him, number 32. 72. The pressure is on Patrick McGrath. And exerting it is the great veteran from this part of the country, Buzzy Bazanson. Buzzy Bazanson, number 52 on the inside. Hurricane Fisher on the outside. They're battling for 4th. All of them battling for 3rd as they come by. All right. We're coming around toward 40 laps. 38 complete this time. Look at this battle for 3rd. Look at this battle for third. Number 70 off in turns 1 and 2. Well off the track is Scott Dragon, second in points. Seven comes by. Well, 70 pulled up. Now, he may have a tire down, but he's gone down a lap. And remember, he was second in points, so his cousin from Dragon Country, Brent Dragon, he's in trouble. Now Scott Dragon is in trouble, and the war for first place in the point standings just got a major typo. He's funny. B, he always plays the role of he hasn't got a brain in his head, and he's one of the coolest and smartest drivers out there. And that kind of style goes a big way with these guys, and they love to beat him, but they love to race with him. Here's Bazanza, second row, coming around to the 52. Bazanza in the 52 after McGrath, and Stone pulls away from John Paul Steer in the 32. What a race! Inches apart, nobody, one car is left. The number 70 is one lap down as we move toward halfway. Everybody else on the lead lap. Number 1 stays up in front. Here's the number 1 year leader, the number 32. McGrath is back in third. McGrath. Oh, the pressure on the 72 is Fisher, number 18 on the inside, but Zanzen on the outside as they fight with Irish Patrick McGrath. And moving up comes Brett Wheeler. Brett Wheeler in number 92. He is hitched up. The Land Air Express, number 92, looks pretty good on land tonight. The Land Air Express, number 92. Here comes Wheeler into this action for third place. McGrath holding on to third. Stone, number 1, 32 Sear, pull away from the field. Here's your battle, third place. Look at Bazanzen, double wide, down there in 3. Bazanzen, double wide, out of 4. And Bazanzen slips back. Fisher in 18, pulls up on McGrath. It's Fisher in the 18 with a clean shot at McGrath. He bangs him in turn 4. Chief starter Mike Wilder. About to put the halfway mark on the field. Halfway, this time by. Halfway, this time by. Oh, Scott is into the infield. Halfway, this time by. Scott trying to get fired. Yellow coming down. Bill Scott, defending champion, down one lap. Number 55, Brent Dragon, point leader coming into tonight, down one lap. And number 70, Scott Dragon. We think it represents the best of short track racing. Heats where you have to race, where you fight your way up through. 100 lapper where they go to double file all the way. You've got to scurry for a position. You've got to fight. You've got to be able to drive offensively and defensively. And we're racing. All right, Sear in number 32 settles down on the high side. Double wide out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway. Stone rides into the wall. Stone putting the pressure on Sear. A battle of courage here. Todd Stone riding that 32 right to the... Becker being told to drop to the bottom. Get out of the way. Field moving up. Leaders coming by. The Star Speedway Express down the main straightaway. The Power and the Glory down the back straightaway. Todd Stone in the G-Stone Motors number 1 leading the second place car, number 32, and flying into the corner goes Sear. And here comes the Hurricane. Number 44, it is Pembroke on the inside. And we have another caution. It's number 24. 24 Fisher coming in. And the 16 is getting lapped. Well, it looks like we're in for a new winner here tonight, no matter what. That number 1 is knocking on the door. Can he hold off Sear? Here we come. We have a race. .54 complete, 46 to go. 54 complete, 46 to go. McGrath on the outside, the 18's got him pinned. Back straight away, here comes the Hurricane. Number 18, down the inside. A beautiful save by number 1872. Rode him in the rear end all the way to the third and fourth corner. And the 18 straightened it up as if he was a dirt track driver. And here comes the 44, Pembroke. Pembroke into fourth. The 40, the number 40, Chase makes an excursion out through the top of turn 3 and 4. McGrath falling back. McGrath dropping 4 positions. Number 72, McGrath in trouble. .40 laps to go. 40 laps to go. 40. Pembroke in the 44, up to fourth and working on third. Hurricane Fisher, number 18 in third. David Pembroke, number 44 in fourth. And Bazanzan in fifth, number 52. The buzzer is ringing tonight. Bazanzan looking terrific. Russo having a very good ride in the 22. Russo coming on. Oh, Russo sliding up in fourth. Todd Stone in number 1. Sear in 32. Pembroke looking to the inside, and they're moving up the track. The fast way around the Speedway is about 8 feet out from the inside. Watch your leaders, 1 and 32. They do not stay on the bottom stripe. They're moving up a little. Watch this number 1. He moves up more and more, and so does Sear. That's the quick way around. And look at Scott. Bill Scott trying to get a lap back. Scott is flying. A beautiful run for Wheeler, Chad Wheeler in the 92, the Land Air Express. What a ride he's taking tonight. .30 laps to go. 30 laps remaining. Scott coming under the 75. Into the main straightaway. That's Bill Scott around Pete Becto. The 8 slices to the bottom and works on Chad Wheeler. The leader in lap cars. Oh, the 40 almost takes out the leader. You can almost feel the deep breath. You could almost feel it that Todd Stone took, the 40 spinning directly in front of him. And had he moved up another 5 feet, it was good night nurse for Todd Stone. He was in big trouble if that number 40 had come up just a bit further. And look at Scott coming from the rear, trying to make that lap up. A couple more cautions and he'll make that lap up and chew up some people. And finally, got the wind up Scott's tail, and he really wants to go play. All right, we're ready to continue this thing. 36 laps to go. Here we come. Oh, down the main straightaway. And Sear slid coming out of 4th. We've got a very greasy racetrack, but look at Pembroke. The 44, you wouldn't know that track is slick. Pembroke in the 44 acts like he's got his tiger paws on. Here he comes. He's just riding right back up on the 18. Well, the heat is back in the tires on the 44, and the track may be sloppy, but Pembroke has the right setup to stay out there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Down the main straightaway, the 18 getting a clear shot once again. The 44 slips back. The 18 is clean. 18 is clean. He's into 3rd. Bazanzan is going to take Pembroke back a spot. Here's Pembroke up the outside, but he's not going to make it. Bazanzan's got it. And here comes Todd Wheeler. Todd Wheeler in the 92, having a great run. Scott loses the handle on the 14. Scott in trouble with the 14 and slipping back. $18 laps to go. 18 laps to go, 17 laps now. Well, they've raced the rubber right off the tires. Now you're going to see some driving. All right, those tires are getting very lean as we get down to the finish on this one. And the question is, does Sear in number 32 have one more shot for Stone? Bazenzen clearly into fourth. Fuzzy Bazenzen having a great night. Todd Stone, main straightaway. To go, this time by for the leaders. 10 to go on the leaders. Numbers 1 and 32 are about to get 10 laps to go. Down to the final moment. Pembroke is getting passed on the outside. Wheeler taking another spot. Chad Wheeler, Landair Express. Chad Wheeler continuing to roll through the field. Pembroke, his tires are gone. Pembroke fading. Pembroke is now out of it. So the question is, will the number 1 car be? Here he comes into lap traffic, and 32, Sear pulls up. Lap traffic for the number 1, and he's in the pocket, and here comes Sear. Todd Stone has no place to go. He pushes 25 out of the way. Stone rode Whitcomb right out of there. What a run by Stone. He literally opened up the field like he had a can opener and drove through. Big one off. With 5 laps to go, Eric Williams. And a tire off the car. It looks like he broke the rear end. Well, this is going to set up some shootout. We know the names aren't as familiar as your local heroes, but we believe they're very special and very important to New England racing. Thank you for coming out to see them tonight. Stone settles down. Can he hold on? Sear gets a good run. Will he break loose? Here they come. Under green. John Paul Sear, number 32, is there, but it goes away. He pulls up again. Final moments of this race. Showing a couple of laps here very shortly. Here they come. 2 laps on the field. Whitcomb pulling off. White flag. 1 to go. Final time around. Final lap. Final lap. And here's Sear closing up. Checkered flag on Todd Stone. ladies and gentlemen, I don't care where you go to see short track racing in America, you will not see it better than the thunder and lightning of the American Canadian Tour. And as they come down here, John Paul Sear, what a great performance by him tonight. He was not to be denied. And the checkers belong to car number 1, Todd Stone on a lap of honor. A lap of honor for Todd Stone. Deserve it. Todd Stone running his lap of honor. Hope you'll be able to stay a moment for the presentation. And as I say, the parking lots are going to be busy. If you'd like to meet Todd Stone, John Paul Sear, the Hurricane, or any of the other great stars here tonight, by all means be our guests. Well, here it comes, the number 1 car from G Stone Motors. Todd Stone has done it tonight for his first win of 2003 on the American Canadian Tour. Here comes your winner out of the car, Todd Stone. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
5 or 6 yellow.
Get a word with him in just a moment as he collects himself after a very hard 100 laps. And we do hope you'll find it. Come on down and meet these folks a little later.
This guy, he makes sure he
What a show they put on tonight.
As long as you're not in a precarious spot, you know? You make sure you don't quite pass it.
All right.
That's the correct.
First place trophy going to Todd Stone. See if we can get a word with the young man. Oh, gracious sakes. Todd won roll. Todd, nice run tonight. That was a beautiful race. Congratulations.
Thanks. The car was awesome. The team, it's the team that does it. I just drive steer the steering wheel, that's it. I mean, it's a team right back here. I want a round of applause for my team because they work very hard and they're great guys.
Tony Andrews and the whole crowd. Nice job, fellas.
The car was awesome. It was good to race against Gene because I knew that he would be clean, and I really enjoyed racing with him.
Well, if he'd had another 5 laps, he wouldn't have been, let me tell you. He was really trying. Sear, get up here. 4 times you had a shot at him. 1 time you got it so loose, I thought you were going to park it in the 8th row of the grandstand.
I just kind of done. The last couple of restarts, we picked up a push and 3 and 4. And then, I mean, I hate to sound like all kinds of excuses, but beat us.
He just beat you. Well, that's a good way to look at it. But there's another race coming, Groveton, New Hampshire next week, and rather Oxford Plains next week, and then Groveton, and then down to Seekonk, all on the pavement. You guys are. Where's my buddy? Oh, here's the old timer. Yeah, he must be all of 30 tonight. Nice job. Boy, that was some race for this crowd to see.
Yeah, it looked like there was pretty good racing there. Just the hair tight, couldn't capitalize on Gene there any, but it was fun trying to keep up with them. And I think all the crew here. I mean, we demolished this car at Oxford. They put a lot of hours in fixing it for me, and can't appreciate my crew and SDR on for sponsor.
Well, you did a beautiful job tonight with that car. So it's a great night of racing. Boy, this track gets really racy with these cars, and we really appreciate you coming out to see them tonight. We hope you'll come back many times and enjoy the American Canadian Tour.
A tribute to the Westboro Speedway. Journey back through time with photos, films, and videos. Experience the cars, the stars, the way it was. Through the 50s to the 80s at the High Bank Quarter Mile Speedway. Plus, a look at the 2001 Westboro Speedway reunion. Order now by calling 888-RACE-VIDEO or 603-679-6796. Now you can own a part of racing history. Stars of the Winston Cup Series compete on a local short track. Not just an exhibition, but real wheel-to-wheel, no-holds-barred racing. Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon, Morgan Shepherd, Ernie Irvin, Jeffrey Bodine, Davey Allison, and many more, racing pro stocks against local drivers. To order your VHS copy in hi-fi stereo sound, call toll-free 888-RACE-VIDEO. That's 888-RACE-VIDEO.